Nah, sound. Well, the reason why I haven't made a video in some time is because I have been a little under the weather. And thanks to God, I'm feeling a little bit better. And I thought it's about time to talk to the wonderful folks out there and just let you know that I'm still alive. And it's interesting because a lot of people watch my Fantasia video. In fact, that's like the highest rated, most watched video that I have, and I really appreciate that. I'm very much inspired by Fantasia and the work that she does, and I think it's because as a young man growing up in church, and gospel music definitely being the primary genre that I'm interested in. When I listen to secular music, like I don't want to just listen to someone singing a song that someone wrote for them, but I want to be able to listen to a song that I feel the artist has taken. Getting a text here. Um, right. I want to feel like the artist has taken a song and is something that they can relate to, and I think that Fantasia does that. But Fantasia is certainly not the only artist that I think has the ability to take you somewhere with the music. I think about artists like Anita Baker and um, Brandy, definitely. Mary J. Blige, of course. All of those artists. And I think, one of the things that I was telling someone today with regard to Brandy is that um, a lot of these unreleased songs that you see or hear Brandy coming out with, you can kind of, in some ways, understand why they're unreleased tracks because when you hear a Brandy song, like you hear a Brandy song, there's no question that this is possibly some song that somebody else could have sang. Like it's a Brandy song. Brandy's voice and her craft cannot be duplicated. I think the same thing goes with an Aretha song or a Anita song or because there's certain types of songs. Every artist has their own sound, and then there are all these artists that kind of have other people's sound. But there are some artists that can't fit into the mold of other artists, and no other artist can fit in their mold. And I think that Brandy is one of those artists, and so like a person or an individual who chooses to write a song or a producer that chooses to work with her just has to realize that when you sit down to write that song, it's a Brandy song, and I have great respect for producers and writers like B. Cox and Neo because they're good at what it is that they do. But you can't write a song for Monica or Tweet, and Tweet is a great artist, but you can't write a song for those individuals and give it to a Beyonce or give it to a Marie because you have to think that this is these are artists. Um, it's kind of like a good painter. A good painter is not going to use just any kind of brush or any kind of paint. And I think the same thing goes for a good builder, or they're not going to use just any type of product if they're looking to get a finished product that represents who they are. There's a certain level of quality that they've become accustomed to, and that they are only going to be a part of. And I think that is, how I feel about some artists. And I think that that's what makes an artist, really distinct, is that the music that they sing is, without a doubt, classic and unique to them. And so, I mean, the Fantasia has this new song out called Even Angels, and I love Fantasia, but the song is not Fantasia. Like, it's like, I don't know what Fantasia's signature sound is, but I know it's not, so it's kind of interesting because you want to be successful, and a part of being successful, especially in this day and time, you have to pander to the pop genre. But definitely, um, the people who are most successful, in my opinion, are not necessarily worried about outselling, or selling a lot of albums, but they really want to get at the heart of music, and they want to be able to um, give their listeners something that they know is heartfelt and something that is passionate and something that leaves them and somehow meets the listener in like a magical way. So anyway, just rambling on about music, but it's kind of my thing. So how you doing? I always wanted to do that. You have to turn down your lip and then you have to dim your eyes. You can't see with my glasses on. So, how you doing? How you doing? I can't do it.